Well, hello there. Hey, we had a little toot 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 to start that one off too. Boy, oh boy, the noise outside Vancouver is well and going. We got a beautiful sunny afternoon / evening here in downtown Vancouver. My name's Craig Peliquin.
I'm Dennis Wilson.
And we're here to share with you a little bit about on our MLM Mastermind training. So welcome. Whatever part of the day it happens to be or evening for you, we're glad you're taking some time out of your schedule to learn a little bit about how to build your business in an hour a day.
An hour a day.
So what are we talking about today, Dennis? So before we talk about that, give them quickly the rules and the rundowns.
Well, the rules are that this is a prospecting free zone. You don't prospect us. We don't prospect you. We don't expect you to prospect each other. If you ever happen to be able to not contain yourself and put a link to your products or a reference or some subtle thing in the chat box, we will just immediately ban you and you're not welcome back. So it's here for mentorship relationships to develop and people to help each other, and for us to just share with you a bunch of the things we've done over the years that didn't work and a bunch of things that did work.
That did work, yes.
And a whole bunch of things in between. So we're just here to try to shortcut your journey, do some of the things that we wish would have happened to us in our first MLM. But, you know, sometimes you just don't have the upline support that you would like. So hopefully this can help you to supplement and get your team on board with some real straight talk, saying the things your downline maybe you're chicken to say, because we're not chicken to say it.
Oh, that's for sure. And you know what? We're just basing what we're sharing on our combined over 45 years of MLM experience.
Now, I refuse to be involved unless you're like 60.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? So we've been doing this a little while, and if we can help shortcut your road to success and share some of the things that we wish we would have learned, 22 and a half, 23 years ago.
Well, I'm not even sure if I can say we would. I mean, I think I'm even willing to say things I would have listened to, because we probably taught them all. We just did like everyone else does and don't listen to them.
Right. So today we're going to talk about tools.
Tools,
because, you know, in order to build a successful team, especially in the leadership mode, you're dealing with a lot of people. And over the past couple of weeks, we've been sharing goal setting, duplication, how many people you need to talk to on a daily basis. And we worked it out. To be a six-figure income earner, you need to be talking to a lot of people. Did you know that? You actually have to be talking to people.
You can't just text chat with them. You actually have to pick up the phone and call them. You have to actually build a relationship with them. Yes, text chatting works, but you're still going to need to get that relationship deeper. So, and of course, to handle all of that, tools can help. So let's talk a little bit about tools, Craig, and the things to watch out for with tools.
Exactly. Free tools.
So what's the price of free?
That's a good question.
That's probably the most important question when it comes to you looking for free MLM tools on the internet. So I think the way I'd say it is, you always want to protect your babies. So when you have a downline going, even if your upline support's not so good and you find some free tools out there, just be careful that you understand what the cost of free is. So there's sort of two kinds of tools that we've seen develop, right? We selfishly are doing this for you, appearing to be selflessly, but our ulterior motive is hour a day. So we sell a piece of software that hopefully by you hearing all of our great training, you'll think might be a worthwhile tool for you to use. Other places, you know.
But hey, let's talk about the tool. Sorry to interrupt though. Let's talk about that tool. That tool has no MLM compensation plan, affiliate program, or anything out that can be out there to get your babies sidetracked into something else.
Yeah. So if you think you're going to go find a bunch of cool tools that all have an affiliate program and get all your guys into them, and then you're going to make money in like 4 different revenue streams, like some idiot selling a book convincing you to do, stop! You missed the point. That'll just confuse your babies. Your babies will all stop working. You'll make nothing because you'll be trying to chase 4 rabbits. So be careful with that strategy. It's not a very fruitful strategy.
It's not. It's one of the reasons why when you put it together, understanding network marketing, multi-level marketing for companies to use your software, the last thing a company wants to do or an upline leader wants to do is offer something to their babies that could in any way be construed as them making money off of them, being another income stream, having an ulterior motive, or like you said, confusing your babies.
Well, because if there's an alternative income stream to it, chances are that means it's priced higher than it needs to be. So that's already a negative. So now you're going to sell all of your members tools that look to be free, but then actually cost, and then you get a little bit of a kickback. So they actually cost a little bit more. Again, always know the ulterior motive behind the tool. Is it just to sell you the tool? In which case, that's a pure tool, right? If you love it, you buy it. If the ulterior motive is you get 80% because you sold it to your downline, probably not a great tool because you're not doing it for the tool, you're doing it for the 80%.
Right.
On the flip side, probably one of the things, we can call it training tool. It's not really a tool, it's training. Okay. So like there's a market literally in the last 5 years has really started to come out where training, third-party training, like we're offering through Hour a Day, and things to help you build your business have really started to happen. You know, Eric Warr is just killing it. He's doing a great job with it. His ulterior motive is to get you to his convention, is to get you to his book and read his book, and there's no MLM attached to him in the back end that he's trying to get you to. He's trying to get your money for proper service. So I believe that that is very, very valid and a useful tool or a useful training to be a part of. Right. But if someone else is offering you free training and the ulterior motive is they get to know you and then they try to scoop you up into their MLM, that's what you got to be very, very careful about before you put your babies in. Because that's also a very, very well-known and taught strategy. Start a training, make sure it's free, make everybody happy, then try and convert them to your own opportunity. Right. So be very, very careful what you're exposing your babies to, because some of the ulterior motives are just to get your money, in which case, if there's value in it, spend the money.
Yeah.
But if it's an affiliate program making it 4 times what it should cost, or wrapping a bunch of free stuff up into an expensive package so you can have an affiliate program, probably the wrong direction. And if it's some networker that's hiding and disguising, trying to pretend to teach you stuff so that he can eventually scoop you up, also probably the wrong direction.
Right. Well, I mean, if you look at, even our MLM mastermind training. So when, neither of us are distributors in an MLM company. No. All right. So that heck of a lot safer environment when you know you can't come to us because I can't enroll you, you can't enroll you.
Well, then we put our ulterior motives right on the wall.
Right.
So we're here to sell this. If you didn't know, this is what we're here to sell, everyone, right here.
And we've been using it. And it's not something that, was built, overnight. This is something that was a labor of love for you and a lot of money.
I should tell the story.
Why don't you tell the story? Because you know what? The stories are kind of fun to hear.